You have certain people that their only life goal is to waste your time. Their only mission is to come around you and to talk about others. All they want to talk about is their problems and how they've been in this 10-year relationship that's still haven't went anywhere. You used to be like them and used to not do nothing yourself, but now you are trying to elevate, but now you're reading books and trying to educate yourself while all they want to talk about is how they go to work every day while their man sit at home and play the Xbox. They complain about how he not watching the kids and how the kids watching themselves, and then when you get off work, he goes to play basketball or hanging out with his friends. And these are the things that they feel like you want to hear on an everyday basis. If they meet you and they know you in church, one of the main things that they will ask you is what church you go to and that they coming to visit. But they really don't have intentions on visiting. They just know that going to church is something that is important to you. So they feel like mentioning things like that would draw them closer to you. They don't have anything going for themselves, but they always figure out a way to try to keep you distracted. When you talk about opening up a business or even wanting to learn about marketing, they somewhere trying to tell you what happened at the club the other night and who got the fighting. They want to talk about who man sleeping with who and how old girl took a DNA with two different guys and both of them end up not being the baby daddy. They want to talk your ear off every day about nothing. And all they're doing is keeping you from doing the very important things that you need to be doing in life. Some people will even see the potential that's in you and they'll try to use you. And especially the ones that don't have transportation. You know, all of a sudden they'll meet you at the job and try to make you their transportation back and forth to work. Like, how was you getting there before I started? They'll just make you their friend and start calling you every day and start trying to make you a part of their lives. And don't let them decide to come to your house and then all of a sudden you can't get rid of them. I just never seen nothing like this before in my life, but it actually happens. I remember I met this lady at a church in Marietta, Georgia, several years ago. And the first thing this lady asked me was whether she should keep her apartment or keep her car. But one of them had to go. I don't understand why I didn't see the sign back then and why I didn't run. But maybe it had to play through in order for me to be able to share with you guys. But she was an older lady. And it went from me telling her that I'm pretty sure that it's probably better to have a roof over your head instead of a car. And it went from that to her somehow coming to my house saying that she needed to use my internet. Now, we had a McDonald's up the street and we also had a library. She went from that to coming to my house every single day. Then she started calling me and telling me to record her favorite show. And once she got in, it was so hard to get rid of her. She got to the point to where she was trying to tell me how to discipline my kids. I had a family member that came to visit out of town, and I tried to tell her in a nice way that she had to take a break from coming over because it was about us entertaining our family. And I remember she called me and she was harassing me. She was begging. She was like, what did I do wrong? Why can't I come over? And I remember just putting my foot down and telling her, no, you cannot come over. What it look like you being over while my uncle is coming to visit from out of town that's married to my aunt. But it's like she couldn't take no for an answer. She went to stalking me and it just turned very strange and deranged. And that's when I knew that it was time for her to go for good. She was the type of person that was sitting around every single day, knowing that I had a husband and kids. She was hanging around and wasting my time. But she was also there as a distraction. And I'm only here sharing this with you guys because maybe you have someone or some people in your life that are there wasting your time. You feel like you at a standstill and you can't move forward. You used to have goals and you used to be on a roll. But now it seems like you've been forced to listen to meaningless conversations that are headed nowhere. And if that is you, then you are going to have to tell them in a nice way that they are distracting you. You don't have to go into details, but you have to send them on their merry way just so you can get back focused on the things that you were doing before they came along. But don't wait too long. And as a matter of fact, do it today because you're losing valuable time. But I hope this video helps someone out. Be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, click that bell notification button to where you'll be the first to be notified whenever I upload my next video. You guys have a blessed one.